So children, I'm so excited because remember I told you we're going to work on fiction today? Yeah. And the special kind of fiction that we're going to work on today is something, and maybe you all have heard this word. It's a special word called realistic fiction. Oh, you know that word. Yeah. My turn now, and then your turn. Okay, and realistic fiction means a story that didn't happen but could have. Like Henry and Mudge. Could really a little boy get a dog? Yeah. That's realistic fiction. Okay, if two men fly, is that realistic fiction? No. Ah, so today we're going to be trying to write a realistic fiction story together. Okay, and so I'm going to actually ask you guys to help me with it. So the first thing I already thought about, I did part of it already. I thought about who our main character is going to be. It's going to be a boy, and his name is Calvin. And Calvin doesn't live in Pennsauken. Calvin lives in Philadelphia. He doesn't really. It's a fiction story. But I'm pretending like that Calvin lives in Philadelphia. He is age 7, and guess what? He's shy. Do you guys know what it means to be shy? Yeah. What does it mean to be shy? Yes, sweetheart.
When like somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, you might be a little bit frightened and nervous.
Yeah, like you don't usually want to talk to them. You get a little frightened or nervous. Yes. What is it? Anything else you want to add to shy?
Like Aubrey's shy.
Right now. Yeah. It's like you'd rather be hiding or quiet. Yes, hiding. Okay, put your hands down. This is what you guys are going to help me with now. We're going to be writing together a story about Calvin and a time when he was shy. Okay, and so we're going to first think about a school story. And I want us to think about, hands down, listen carefully. I want you to, and then you're going to turn to a person next to you and talk in a moment. I want you to think about what kinds of things Calvin might do at school if he's shy. So take a quiet moment to think. Don't put your hand up. Take a quiet moment to think. If Calvin was at school, what might he do if he's shy? And when you have a thought, turn to someone next to you and tell them what you think he would do if he was shy. Why don't you guys, why don't you three of you turn to each other? What do you think he might do if he's shy? So what do you think? What do you think Calvin might do if he's shy? He might sit alone at lunch.
I think you gotta talk about the duty and anybody.
Okay, let's come back together. Who wants to say something that Calvin might do if he's shy? What might Calvin do? Yes, sweetheart.
Me?
Yes.
He's on TV.
So what might he, put your hands down, listen, what, if he was on TV, if there was a story about one time when Calvin was on TV, what would he do in the story? Put your hand down, let him think. Put your hand down.
Be shy.
And what would he do? Do you think he might hide?
Yes.
Hide from what?
The camera.
So say the whole sentence. Listen carefully. Say, Calvin
was scared because he was on TV.
So he hid
it from the camera.
Try it one more time.
Calvin was scared to be on TV, so he hid it from the camera.
Could that be in our fiction story?
Yes.
Listen to that sentence. Calvin was shy because he was scared to be on TV, so he hid from the camera. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm going to have everybody practice what Manir just said, so listen to it again. Calvin was so shy because he was on TV, so he hid from the
camera.
Turn to the person next to you, practice that sentence.
Nobody.
Turn to somebody.
Just
turn it in.
How about you can go in from the camera?
Okay, come back together. Who wants to say that sentence out loud? Who wants to say that sentence out loud? I'm going to take thousands and billions of hands. Let's see. Go.
Calvin was shy.
Calvin was so shy.
Calvin was so shy, so he hid from the camera.
Who else wants to try it? Yes.
Calvin was so shy, so he hid from the camera.
Give it another go. My friend in the back.
Calvin was so shy, so he hid from the camera.
Okay, put your hands down now. Let's think of another thing that Calvin might do. He might hide from the camera. What else might Calvin might do if he's shy? What's another action he might do if he's shy? He's probably not going to put his arm around. No, he's shy. Yes, what might he do?
Talk to nobody.
So Calvin, should we say Calvin spoke to nobody? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Try it out.
Calvin didn't talk to nobody.
Calvin didn't talk to anybody. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
So let me say the sentence one more time. Calvin didn't talk to anybody. Turn and practice that sentence.
Calvin didn't talk to anybody.
Okay, let's come back together. Who else wants to try that sentence? I'm going to take someone who hasn't had a turn yet. Yes, my friend.
Who, me?
No, my friend.
Calvin
Yeah.
didn't talk to anybody.
Could this be in our story?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many ideas. Yes.
Calvin couldn't talk to anybody.
Do you want to say Calvin couldn't talk to anyone or Calvin didn't talk? It's up to you.
Calvin didn't talk to anybody.
Let's try one more if wants to try it. Who has it? Let's see. Yes.
Me?
Yes.
Calvin didn't talk to anybody.
Wow. So put your hands down because I'm already thinking of this story. Can I tell you the story? And I'm going to use the sentences you guys are already said. My turn. My turn. One day, Calvin's class was being filmed. Calvin was so shy, he hid from the camera. He didn't talk to
Anybody.
Is that it?
That makes the longest sentence in a minute.
Whoa, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. So you already, and do you know what I'm going to do? Or I'll ask your teacher to do? Do you think that when you guys go to lunch or something, I should write that story down?
Yeah. Yes.
Amazing. Okay.